Welcome back to the episode 2 of Bronze Breakdown for League of Legends Worlds 2022. Currently, it's group stage. We finished play-ins of sometime last week. Tuesday. And we weren't able to record an episode in between, so we thought we'd have a little bit of fun today. Record an episode, do a little bit of talking about play-ins. We should have our fourth hopefully joining soon. And then we're going to do some, commentary and what we can during the C9 T1 game that happened, what is today? Sunday, 10/9, October 9th. So we're going to have a little fun with that. I mean, I feel like there was and there wasn't a whole lot that happened with the play-in stage. So it was kind of rough to, come in here and do a whole episode about that with some group stuff anyway.
I do feel like it was just a lot of games. There was a lot.
It was a lot very quick.
Yeah.
So just quick, how many champs are in League? 170 something or something crazy like that?
Dude, no, I don't know. You expect me to have these numbers? You're the number guy, not me.
More than 140.
140. There's been 93 champions picked or banned so far in Worlds. Or that are
There's
contested.
A lot of them in.
Yeah.
So
53 total games played with 93 champions contested, and this is as of, I'm pretty sure, like yesterday.
Has anybody been released after Renata?
I don't believe so.
Because if so,
Renata, right?
If so, it's 159. Because this article says 159 champions, with Renata being the latest. But I couldn't remember if anybody else got released.
I'm pretty sure Renata was the last champion release.
Yeah, then they reworked Udyr.
Yeah.
I think the next one is supposed to be a Darken Assassin or something, or Ixal.
Yeah, it's a Darken Assassin. His weapon is like some daggers. But
dagger.
Interesting.
And after that, we have an Ixtal support.
So it's good times for all.
Yeah, even more champions to try to figure out, right?
Yep.
Even,
you're not wrong.
The next thing is just wait for Captain Flowers to be all upset because they're doing a full VGU on Skarner right now.
Yeah.
True.
That's never gonna tear it up. I refuse to play Udyr. But...
So quickly with play-ins, like I said quickly, but I mean, Fnatic did what they needed to and what everybody expected. Took first place out of groups, 4-1. EG struggled during groups.
Yeah, but I didn't see them doing well in groups. So
I expect them to do better, right? Like, Loud surprised me. Loud really made that group difficult, in my opinion.
Loud was playing spoiler really hard.
They made it more interesting, right? It was, everybody thought it was supposed to be Fnatic EG 1-2. Everybody else fighting for it. And Loud do Faker 100th game at Worlds. It's been at Worlds.
Well, he's a 3-time champion, so.
Yeah, when you're not going 0-18 at Worlds and you're going pretty far, you play a lot of games.
Yeah, get a lot more games in on you.
So it's super funny that everybody wanted the C9 T1, but C9's 0-4 against T1.
Jensen can't wait to clap Faker. Oh God.
But EG struggled, which is rough. Loud surprised surprised me very heavily through play-ins.
DFM to DFM things.
Yeah.
And took a game off China. The first time any minor region has done that.
Yeah, which they did it against RNG, which Group B, I think it was a little bit more straightforward for DRX, not for RNG, because DRX got that insane win over RNG. And then RNG had to fight DFM to get in, so they're in. Other than that, dude, Group B honestly went exactly how everybody, like the 1 and 2, I think was the only thing that people were like, it could be DRX, it could be RNG. You know, if RNG had beat DRX, then RNG probably would have taken first. Like,
yeah, that the number of ties in some of these were what, like, kind of, I was like, man, like, at one point in time there was like, I was like, we'll be playing until the end of Worlds just in group stage. It's fine.
oh, in the play-ins, yeah. If like Fnatic had lost their game, and like it was, dude, there's so many tiebreakers that could have happened.
Yep.
Thankfully, we only got the 2, but that was a very long day of play-ins for sure.
Very, very long day. That could have been even longer.
It will be interesting to see what Loud does, in my opinion, after this Worlds, with honestly how well they did. And we'll see him at MSI next year, hopefully.
Yeah.
But with Fnatic, EG, and DRX making it in, we all knew where everybody was going, right? Group A, Fnatic, EDG, T1, Cloud9. Group B, JDG, Donwan, G2, EG. Group C, Rogue, Top, DRX, GAM. Group D, Flying Oyster, RNG, Gen.G, and 100 Thieves.
Loses a little bit of the, I guess, mystery
Surprise
when you're
factor.
Like, yeah. You're just like, we know where they're going.
Well, when three of the major regions get 4 teams, and it's like, it just makes it so difficult to make any sort of surprise in the group stages, in my opinion, nowadays. The group stages are, no matter how the play-ins go, it's literally like, oh, well, this is how, where everybody's going to go, and we already know who's facing who. And it's just a matter of who makes it out, right?
Yeah. So, but some interesting games. Showed some.
Yeah, Fnatic's been a highlight so far. Even though they just lost to EDG, they actually made it they made it competitive, even after Viper getting those 2 kills like 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah, travesty in bot lane.
Cloud9.
Safe way to put it.
NA is on that 0-18 currently.
I mean, hey. What was I saying earlier? Like, better to go out with like something to your name than nothing.
Right. You did
Don't
say
go the way of TSM a few years ago.
Don't smile and wave as you're getting on the plane to fly like 100 miles back to LA.
Bye. Feels bad, man.
I will have to say I did not expect the Maokai.
Oh, like how prevalent he was?
In play-ins. Like, he was
That's fair,
insanely big in play-ins.
And there's like some games where it's like just disgusting levels. Like,
Yeah, Maokai and Aatrox. Like, it
Right.
just...
So, Maokai is tied for 3rd highest pick ban rate in the entire tournament so far.
And
a
also,
number of 40 games.
If you have him like as your like most flex pick, it's probably a good bet. Like he's all over the place. It's just like that's when you know it's just flat out a good champion rather than just who's good in the top right now. No, it's just a really good champion. So
Yeah, where he can be played like jungle. It's good because of the saplings. You don't have to spend so much money on wards. Like maybe your support will actually get their mythic item on time instead of. God, that's so sad when you see the supports like I don't have my mythic yet. Why? I've bought 600 pink wards this game. Did you win? No.
No. I was like, can we get a gold grab of how much money was spent in control wards this game? Oof.
Right. For your prediction coming up, because the C9 T1 game draft should start soon. What are your guys' predictions?
For this game in particular?
Yeah, C9 T1.
T1. No matter how much I want the hopium and the cup to be half full.
The hopium doesn't. They're the cup barely hanging on right now.
Pretty sure they ripped like 3/4 off the top of that cup.
We just out here trying, man. No, I think it'll be a closer game than what people are expecting. I really do. I don't really have like any huge basis on that outside of like
Well, I think
Cloud9's gonna have something to prove, I suppose.
I think it kind of depends on which version of T1 shows up. The one that just absolutely played against bots day one of groups, or yesterday's or the second game T1 where they.
Fine. Me and Daisy were talking about it in the T1 EDG game. Like Yumi was their only like CC, and they just drafted. They're like, we're better. We're picking this shit.
We're just flat out better than you.
We win. We win, and they proved it. The next game though for T1, they drafted a little bit more CC, but they ended up getting beat down pretty bad. Surprisingly.
So.
My bad. Still having occasional computer issues.
Oh, you're good.
I love that for you. So.
Well, I took off the new driver software, so like hopefully that solves the issue because I didn't have a problem until I put that on. So.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Hopefully.
That sucks. Gotta love technology.
Yeah, technology that I can pretend to understand.
So
who do you guys have in this game?
if C9,
wait till after draft.
If C9, I mean, we could do initial predictions, and then we can do after draft predictions.
Okay.
I don't think Curtis. Did you say T1?
I said yeah, T1.
Penn straight up like no hesitation said T1.
I honestly have a feeling that unless T1 changes something in draft, that C9 can win this game. So my prediction is C9.
But the funny thing is, I was gonna say if C9 doesn't change their draft and quit blind picking this Fiora Sejuani bullshit that they're trying to pull off, then T1's gonna get the win.
And they should just stop picking Fiora. It's not working.
A good old NA Fiora.
It's starting to get on the levels of Jace, man.
Well, I understand it's a powerful pick and it's a good pick into Aatrox. It's just not being the comp's not being piloted well to let it thrive. I will have to say, because the draft and stuff just started. So with these bans, There we go. C9's going to get a different ban right away. They banned their
Or
Fiora.
from Zeus.
No, they banned Fudge. They said, you know what, Fudge, just to make sure we
That's
don't
just not
play it.
working. Don't
We're,
take
we're
it.
not we're not using one of our bans on T1. We're using it on you.
And T1 said, you're definitely changing your draft because we're banning Sejuani. I will continue to say until I see a good Caitlyn game, I think it is a bad ban. I don't think any of the Caitlyn comps have looked good at Worlds yet.
No,
Yeah, I would agree.
I feel like that might be fair. I mean,
I think this makes what?
You know, it's like
is this-
MSI. Like when we kept seeing Viego, we're like, why? Like it's a strong champion. Like Caitlyn's a strong champion, but it was just not like the comps were not being played well with it.
Yeah. No, I with that, I definitely have to agree.
So Graves ban, obviously first pick, lock in Azir with an Aatrox to follow.
So speaking of MSI Viego in World is currently 7-3.
I could see they're not gonna pick the Victor here because they already know who the mid laner is. So you need to pick a jungler. Hey, look, there's Viego for T1.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Faker got the Akali again.
So right here, they have to decide on a jungler. Does NA go with the Poppy again? After seeing two other. You know, to be fair, I'm trying to figure out why the Gnar all of a sudden stopped being picked into the Aatrox.
I think a lot of it's because LCK and LPL have drastically changed their Ruin build on Aatrox when dealing with ranged champions.
Yeah, I believe so.
They go
Hey.
they go Comet.
Hey,
Comet
Poppy,
Aatrox.
Poppy got grabbed. I called it.
Yeah.
Poppy for C9, but they grabbed the Jack, so they're trying to pull out their inner RNG. Fudge is trying to.
I'm frustrated seeing it because they have not played well around side lanes this entire tournament thus far. Really not played well around them.
All right, Faker picked Lissandra into the Azir.
and I said during the regular season that I'm not very impressed with how NA teams play side lane. Like it just feels like they don't have a understanding of what needs to happen.
Yeah.
I predict a Callista ban. I wonder if you're gonna have to take out Tristana. Surprisingly,
Not really been a Guma champion.
Yeah, but Guma could Goomba.
Goomba could Goomba. How long did you think of that one before you put that one in there?
Like 10 seconds, because I
like,
tried to make it sound okay.
That was a little half-baked.
Like Guma's most played over. I'm pretty sure one of his most played besides Calista is Aphelios.
Dude, the support attacks. Dude, Sven's getting attacked. Yumi ban, Renata ban, Tom Kench ban.
Yeah.
What's left in his champ pool? Leona?
Nautilus.
Nautilus.
And we've
You
seen some
asked.
aggressive, dude. We've seen
yeah.
aggressive
Oh.
Nautiluses in. Oh, and they banned the Nautilus. Okay. All right, supports. Think.
Just
All
in
right.
our
80 carries. Gumayushi.
area,
He's going to take the MF. Watch.
I want to see Carria on his
No.
Zac support.
He'll probably. No, he probably won't take the support. Oh, yeah. Kai'Sa's wide open. Oh,
yeah.
no.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Just gonna
Tristana
Zerker
for
plays
Berserker.
Zerker's gonna Goomba stomp people.
More likely. I think you guys got a head start on me, but
Leona, there it is.
Yeah, I mean,
start
do you want me to
Carria,
share
Rakan.
my screen so we're all...
Yeah, probably gonna have to, cause yeah, I'm definitely. You all got a heads up on me.
Rakan. Oh.
Yeah. Honestly, Raul, Rel's been a huge
Yeah.
surprise support for me.
I do not
Alistair?
like the cow. I don't like the cow here.
Actually, I just like it in context as alongside Kaisa. That's about it.
Yeah, but Rel does the same thing.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't.
Slight-
we'll see which version of
won't
the cow
even-
they go.
Slightly better than the cow.
So will Carrier go Aftershock? Will he go Phase Rush?
He's gonna go glacial because that's
Glacial.
what
Everyone's going glacial.
that's what cows are going. But it is Carrier, so
Now I will say,
you
like, if
could
he
see the
does-
phase rush.
So here's the reason I somewhat like it is specifically into Leona. I think Alistair does really well into Leona in disrupting what she wants to do.
She can, yeah. Or Alistair can, yeah.
So and that's where I'm kind of like, I can see.
I was just thinking, like,
That.
overall, Rel's a little bit better of a full 5v5 team fighter than Alistair can be.
Yeah, she also gets disrupted rather heavily by Leona.
Okay, if you guys listening want to follow along, I'm going to start the timer at about 30 seconds because I think they put us in there at like 20 seconds or so.
Yeah.
So for you guys that want to sync it up, if you want to get around 30 seconds, I'll probably give a cue of when we'll be synced. If they show it in time. Wow, they actually put us in at 0 seconds? Nope, it's broken. The timer's not going. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay,
Oh,
well
no.
you know it's 30 seconds when the
Oh,
minions
no. It's 5 seconds too fast.
No.
What is this nonsense?
What is this tomfoolery?
All right, I'm pausing. Poggers. There we go. I resynced it. I paused mine to go with it. So 1 minute, it's in sync. Nothing's
I
happened
trust
in
you.
the shenanigans. Okay. So if you guys watch mine, I'm in sync with the timer for the podcast. So just so you know.
All right. Well, I think this game will just go a lot better than the last one as long as there's not 2 kills at 2 minutes for an ADC.
I will
What are you
just
talking
watch
about?
your stream then. So we'll just all be on the same page.
Yep, that's where
That's where I'm at.
So
There was no level 1 shenanigans this time, which Blabber's been doing a lot, I think. This split map. Okay, they know the owner has blue. They need a thing for how many grabs Blabber gets during the game. It's going to be hard.
Grabber.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for us to track.
Blabbercabber tracker.
It's kind of like, was it Yankos Nidalee Spears?
There was a tracker for that.
Oh. So owner did screw up what Blabber wanted to do, which I didn't even realize that was actually an invade by C9. Because for some reason I thought they were red side, but they're blue side. So owner's got track on top. There's no vision. Is he gonna go in for it? If he
I mean, if he jumps at all, he down goes in.
Oh,
Yep, there it is.
wait. Oh, and they
Oh,
perfectly
that little-
sidestepped the counter
That's
strike.
right, he's out. I mean, well played. But that just stutters.
The crab corral for the crabber.
The crowd went wild for that.
One.
More cheers
One.
for deaths on crabs.
Okay, what's up with this in Poppy's? This is the second game that Poppy has left blue. Closer did the same thing. Closer left blue there for like, it seemed like 10 minutes.
I'm trying to think. Didn't Nocturne do a similar thing? But it was for his ulti, wasn't it?
I can't recall.
But like, I don't see Poppy really needing something like that. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that Nocturne would leave his blue up for an extended time to clear out, and it would cause like a weird clear that he'd have everything completed and be level 6 with blue buff.
Oh, Faker's roaming bot. It's a super early.
That's a real early.
And he's not even 6, he's 5.
Yeah, that's
so,
what they're saying. So he's only level 5. Don't worry,
I
eventually
wouldn't-
y'all can back.
Owner's gonna go for the chickies again.
I mean, you gotta appreciate the fact that Faker, like, what was he gonna do in lane realistically? So I mean, it just gives a little bit of leeway to his bot lane.
Smite over the chicken. No smite blabber. Owner gets the chicken. Sad day. Aatrox has got quite the push on Jack's top.
That's just how the match goes early.
Yeah, no.
Well, after that gank too, it kind of threw off the pressure that Jax can have.
That and a 10 CS lead. But I do feel unless something happens, it's just gonna eventually just rectify itself.
Oh fudge. Oh, because of the way the wave was when he went back, he didn't have to TP back.
Yep.
So that's nice though. He gotta be able to recall without too much of an issue. I mean,
Yeah.
a little bit of CS discrepancy.
Yeah, and he's up against Tabby now as well.
Yeah. Owner here in the bot. Unless Carrier, unless he commits the flash. Didn't even have to flash.
Nope, just, yeah.
Yeah, they could have killed Sven without Owner.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, Beauty thought he was there, but that's just oof. Like, I don't think they did anything wrong, but it sucks.
No, Carrier played that really well. He was like, I'm in the bush, I'm out of the bush. I'm in the bush, I'm out of the bush.
Carrier just saw him.
Yep, but Blabber's caught. Here's Faker. Oh, ulti. Oh. No, he doesn't. He doesn't commit the flash. It's Faker. He knew that was not a kill.
Just a little ridiculous. It's like, yo, by the way, I'm gonna kill your bot lane. Also, I'm also gonna correct that the play on the other side of the map.
Berserker. Oh, he jumped forward.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, he didn't expect Owner, but at the same time, he should have expected an Owner because Carrier rotated towards top. So, Owner didn't need to go top.
No, that's a get out, bud.
Zeus.
I'm somewhat fearful that that's gonna turn into a lane dominion up there, but
Definitely could.
it doesn't put anything, into perspective when NA is not very good at the split pushing open map situations. When the one you want to be split pushing is already down, it doesn't make it any better.
Yeah, outside of the jungles, it's the only lane that has like the biggest discrepancy in. Oh, figured an insta ulti there.
Faker, yeah, held his ulti.
I wonder
I was
if
saying,
mana.
Jhin needs to back up.
I feel like it had to have been mana.
Yeah, it's probably a mana.
The claw on the root. He miscalculated it by like a half a second or something, or thought owner would commit a lot more.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, probably.
Yeah.
So that's say the Mumu ulti's gone.
Dude, Owner's been right place, right time. Yeah, he's definitely got Blabber for sure.
I mean, it's not even just him. I mean, you got they go for Zeus up top. All of a sudden, you got Courier there. They try to jump in on Kaisa. You got owner right behind him. It's just it seems all of them are covering
Now,
just right.
I will have to say, T1 throughout the 3 games has kept adding CC to their comps every game.
Yes.
Somebody else has to get in this game. All right, add it on. It's now just a game for them.
That first game, they're like, okay, EDG, easy win, GG, poggers. And they're like, oof, we got to try for the rest of these guys. And by try, they said that they can't lose to NA.
I mean, it's looking to be that way thus far.
God,
It's not
C9's
looking-
getting corralled so hard, and they're gonna lose the dragon. Like they literally go from Herald straight to dragon.
Yep.
What is this?
What's the goal?
What is that pathing, Blabber?
What's the goal?
What is that
He
pathing?
got his ult.
That's wild.
Blabber has looked lost. They don't need a dive bot.
They're at the very least going to push him off this and get a bunch of plates here. So.
I mean, what's funny is the second we saw Guma lock in the Kaisa, we were like, shit, we forgot about that.
That's the thing. What's bad is it seems like C9 did as well.
It definitely doesn't feel like C9's really done much in the way of prep.
Right?
No.
That and why has Blabber looked like a rookie
I mean,
jungler?
they definitely thought that T1 was going to continue to do what they were doing, because their drafts were just screaming that we just think we're better than everybody, and then they got embarrassed against Rogue.
It wouldn't be Rogue, Fnatic.
It was Fnatic, yeah, my bad.
You're good. EU, same thing.
I think Rogue got DRX.
Yeah.
Which
So.
Rogue made them look bad too. There's a tweet by Dom where he was like, NA goes 0-3 and everybody loses their mind, and then LCK like goes like 1-2 or something, and nobody bats a friggin' eye.
God, you can't even finish off pink wards. Oh.
Well, Fudge killed the pink ward top lane and hopped away, and Zeus was just like, oh, here's another one.
Damn. Like, how aggressive are they? Like, T1 is willing to fight you over the pink ward on blue buff right now. Like, you don't have anything.
The LCK special. Fighting over every single ward.
Yeah.
To be fair, there was that LEC game where they were just cheering for ward kills.
I am struggling to find.
I was gonna say T1 you could pretty much say is 2.5 up at this point, 2.5K up, right? Over T1. T1 is smothering everything they want to do.
Yep.
They're like, oh, you want to get bottom tower? Faker's like, I'll hide, lose some CS. You guys take bot lane.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to pressure top lane? Faker once again, I'll hide. You take top lane.
Like they're not even allowed to collect their own blue or red buff. Like that, just both of them were just back to back taken away.
It's feeling like T1 has to mess up for C9
Like
to
I will
do
say,
something rather than just saying like, okay, if C9 puts a little resources here, pushes this, like they could get a little bit back in return. But it's like, dude, it just looks like T1 has to just fuck up.
Yeah,
no,
it feels bad because it almost
situation.
puts like the onus on, like C9 needs to be where because they're not so far behind that they can't capitalize on T1 messing up, but like allocating correctly. But like your onus, like if T1 responds to things
Oh.
correctly,
Fudge.
oofies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a gun. Yeah, it just feels like, you know, T1 would have to do
Oh,
something.
Jensen.
They have to be there to collapse those. So, I mean, usually you're like, oh, you make them concessions, you know, you get something here, you get something there.
Okay,
like,
this is a start right here. The owner did get the recall off. Okay.
I'll say if he gets out, that's a problem. But all right, it's pretty big. Was that a shutdown? Anyone catch it?
I didn't catch up.
Can confirm though, not a perfect game.
Look at this macro though.
Yeah.
Like, imagine a world in which he gets out there. That would have been so. I mean, they're still up. They're up 4K now.
Yeah, they lost mid tower going for that play because it took all four. Took all four to kill him. Jax is never going to get to the point to be able to fight this Aatrox.
No, it's not going to happen. It's impossible for it to happen pretty much at this point. When you're 5K up at 16 minutes, Jax can't do anything. Like, the trough that he has to go through to fight Aatrox again is too much, because Aatrox is 1.5 items now. That's just too much.
Yeah, Jax doesn't even have the booties.
Yeah.
He doesn't like, dude, and look at the vision on the map for T1.
Yeah.
And what they got? It's got 2 pink wards down.
Oh, he's gonna try.
Keep catching.
Jensen
Nope.
showed up.
Like,
Another.
this is gonna be a problem.
Wait, Faker actually went in.
Faker?
Wait, here comes Kaisa. Fudge is dead. Yep.
Did he feel bad for
3.
Did he feel bad for NA?
Nope. But
And then
big brain play.
God.
The big brain play. Like, that's a 4-0-1 Kaisa.
No,
like,
I think Faker
that's
felt
over.
bad. The rest of his team did not. That's what happened.
Faker's like, I'll give you guys one. The rest of the team's like, no.
No.
Well, it's because Faker's been baiting this whole time. He's like, I'm going in. Oh, no ulti. I'm going in. No ulti. I'm going in. Ulti, bitch.
Boy who cried wolf. What? Oh.
I can't even figure out a way for Cloud9 to come back in this one.
Yeah, I can't either. Not now. Not with this.
I mean, what? 8K down. Not even 20 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
Like Kaisa just already was on PD cracking
Oh,
and just went back with 4
Jensen.
kills.
Jensen.
I
Jensen. Jensen's dead. Why would you push that far up in the lane? He doesn't even have his
I don't
tower.
know.
Oh, there's the tower, but too bad owner's here. Wait. Ugh.
Yeah, no. There was like a little bit of hope, and then it just slams the door.
Yeah.
Uh,
But it's one of those you have to ask the question though. Like Leone just spotted Aatrox trying to recall, stopped his recall, and then you decided to walk that far up in lane. You're hoping that he continued that recall?
Oh yeah.
You have to be that he was like, okay, he's gonna recall, be able to get this top tower.
I mean, I can't imagine a situation in which he genuinely felt like,
Oh my god, and Faker's gonna get out of this.
oh yeah, yes. I'm trying, like, I can't think of if there's like genuinely the thought process that he outplays that and lives. Maybe if he's like he has his tower, maybe
It's
would have
hard
been a
to
lot
tell.
closer. If owner's not there,
I just the way he got jumped by Aatrox means he genuinely thought that Aatrox had started his recall and went back. Which I've not seen an Aatrox until now build the what is that? The grudge.
Shreldus. Yeah,
Shreldus
Shreldus Grudge.
That's just mean at that
Armor
point.
piercing, slowing. It's
Dude,
really just telling Fudge to bend over and take it.
T1
That's
just
a I'm
seems.
ahead move.
Oh yeah, 100%. T1 just seems to be reading everything that Cloud9 wants to do.
What are you gonna do? Go fight him?
It's gone. Baron's gone.
There's nothing there to be done about this.
And Zeus is flanking.
So you won't do it.
Faker went in. Oh, and he got the ulti off, but he got knocked backwards. Wait. Zeus isn't dead. What is going on in this fight?
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Nobody on
Bag going right
T1.
to the mouth.
I'm watching the Aatrox and like the movement in the like. There's several times I'm like, I don't know how this.
Oh
movement...
my
no.
god.
Yeah, he just says no.
The
Yuma's
Kaisa
like, "Yeah,
followed the jump with the ulti. No.
That's just so painful.
You know,
man.
honestly,
Everyone
I
is-
bet you the Flying Oyster RNG game is going to be better than this one.
This is that situation right now. I'm just saying, if I'm
It's even a
Berserker,
game.
if I'm Berserker here, I'm like, this motherfucker still has ult. Wait.
Yes. Oh, 100%. 100%. You,
He still
like,
has it? Okay,
Dude.
so there's Zeus's flash. Okay, then he gets knocked back somehow.
yeah, Poppy charges him, and then he gets Tristana
That movement-
ultied.
Oh, it's Tristan ult. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, which
I was
knocks.
like, I'm pretty sure Berserker just knocked him away.
That's
Yeah.
literally the wallets. 100%. The reason they're
Yeah.
just not dying is 100% the wallets. Oh,
Hey, look, someone's dead.
after the
Oh.
replay,
That's a shame.
Poppy's
Poppy,
dead.
what are you doing in the enemy jungle here? Awkward. That's a turret. Okay. Owner don't care.
That is a good fact,
Okay,
right?
yeah, that's
T1
there's the
last
benchmark.
C9 lasted longer than EDG.
EDG, bro, not that much. I don't know.
It's so bad, bro. Dude, and even Fudge is like memeing on his team on Twitter as well. Because yesterday he was like, oh, can't wait to play my first set of games at Worlds after they lost to Fnatic on day one. And then he also made a comment on Twitter saying, oh, this is like 2021 C9 all over again. He's flanking. He's flanking the
He
Nexus.
was just like taking a stroll through the base over here.
Cario is flanking the Nexus.
Okay, well, this is ugly. Not even gonna lie, this is just ugly.
Okay, well, they're resetting. We were talking about play-ins a little bit
15K up.
earlier, Daisy, before the game started. What were kind of your initial thoughts or anything of the play-ins?
In thoughts, really, for play-ins was that I was honestly.
Oh, do they get owner?
Surprised that Mad looked as
Nope,
bad as
they can't
did.
even kill owner.
No, they got owner.
They can no.
Nope.
He can't even kill owner. He didn't ulti him away.
There's Heartbreaker over the wall.
Owner ultied over the wall.
Yep. You get
No,
nothing.
I'm saying that
You lose.
Berserker ultied him away when he tried to kill him. He was trying to kill him with ulti, and he pushed him away. He needed like 2 autos more.
Where's Jax at? Yep. Nope. Give you 2 once it like.
No.
Give it. Give it.
Much at this point,
Give it
like.
to
Oh,
no
it's
one.
over. It's too late. It's too late.
Oh, he did it!
It's too late. It's taking too long.
I think if it's a quadra, it's still good until the first one gets back up.
Woo! No, keep going, bud.
Poppy, respond. It's over.
He did it! He did it!
My crystal ball predictions needed that penta. My crystal ball needed that
was the win for
penta.
me right there. We needed that one, boys.
And then-
So fudge.
Okay, I will give it that, right? Like, he didn't give up the penta, but they lost to minions.
Yeah, they just lost.
Classic win
But
in
look,
Worlds.
Take the one win that you get in this entirety of Worlds. Take the fact that you didn't give him the fucking pinna. All right, there we go.
Dude,
That's DNA, I know
but
it
at the same
well.
time, for crystal balls, just give the penta
No,
and
no,
then.
no. I would have been so pissed. I would have been so mad. Leave it alone.
Always the quadra, never the penta.
You know, Fudge was like, I had Gala too. You're not getting this one, Guma.
You're right.
Fuck me, dude. That was garbage.
Okay, C9 is looking
That
like
was fucking
TSM Worlds from a couple years ago.
Oh my god, that was fucking garbage.
I'm telling you, I bet you the following game after this, the Oysters and RNG is going to be better than that.
Oh,
I'm
100%.
100% sure.
Like, the question is do we want to run our lotl and then wait for the game, or do we want to call?
I mean, we can. It doesn't matter to me. We can
chit-chat
talk a little
till the
bit
game.
too. I asked Daisy what his thoughts were for play-ins after, and then they started that like near penta.
Basically, like
Yakety sacks.
right?
Dude, they need
Well,
to they need to clip that with the yakety sacks.
They haven't done that in so long. I want to point out they only got 2 dragons.
Fnatic looked insane when they came in.
Fnatic look good, yeah, 100%.
And
They're
I
still
was not
looking good
expecting-
too in groups.
Yeah, I just mean like because we were saying play-ins, right?
Yeah, play-ins.
So like they looked insane, and I was not expecting that at all. That they look crazy good.
I honestly think what's
that was
disappointing.
good.
Sorry, I'm cutting you off.
No. I was just saying like I was wondering like how much of that was.
Oh my god.
Just, you know,
This is what I
play-ins
expect.
and how much of that was, you know, whatever. But like, this was, it was a very dominant performance.
Yeah, Fnatic came in. I think the biggest issue we have is we figured Fnatic was going to do what they did, and we were hoping EG was going to do better than what they did. Granted, EG made it out of play-ins and into the group stage, but
By the skin of their teeth. But yeah.
it just feels so bad because everybody's sitting here going, what if they had Danny? What if they had Danny? How different could it be?
I think it would look the same. I really do.
And that's what I'm afraid of, is even if Danny is there, 100% could look the same.
Because my argument to like it would look the same is When Danny stepped away, he was flat out being outclassed by Berserker, hands down. We just watched that Cloud9 game, right? Like, uh, I just I don't think it'd make a big enough difference. Congratulations on EG picking up that 3-0 to get in, but NA not picking up a single win after, rough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I personally felt the same way. Like the only thing that I can think that might be a little bit different at all is how much they tried to play towards bot lane, but that's really about it.
Yeah, I think
They've
if
been-
anyone
'cause
using that it's a crutch at this point.
I mean, and the thing is, it doesn't mean anything because like, you know, if the thing is that even playing through top lane, it hasn't looked good. Like trying to play bot lane against these other bot lanes that we've seen, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that would have felt that much better.
That you're when you're 11-0-4 with 2 quadra kills. That feels bad, my dude.
I know. I like how he said that Faker was the only one on his team helping him try to get the penta.
The rest of his team's like, fuck you, dude, get it. You want to get it. He flashed a whole ass wall for that. So he flashed a whole ass wall just to get yakety sacked across the map.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Worlds has been super interesting too because during playoffs, it was all about the bot lanes, right? With the Sivir, the Zeri, the like just hyper. You're either gonna like bash faces and have Zeri get a bunch of kills, or you're gonna go 4-item Sivir and just do so much damage. Everybody's wondering what the fuck happened.
Yep, pretty much.
And now you have this like weird top lane jungle like thing going on where like the jungler's not necessarily focusing top lane, but if your top laner cannot handle what they're doing, then it's just like you've lost.
Yeah. I will say, like, the other adaptations that I think might be driving that a little bit is the Yuumi bans coupled with where'd Lulu go?
That's what I was wondering lately too.
Like Lulu's
Yeah.
just gone.
Yeah, no idea. And I
Like-
don't think Lulu would be bad either, is the thing.
Like I genuinely think Lulu is just as strong as Yuumi in a lot of cases, a little bit stronger in lane.
Right, Yuumi has died off the face of the earth.
She's been banned a lot. She's receiving a lot of bans right now.
Oh yeah, I can take my. There we go.
So I mean,
Yumi's been banned 20 times as of the list from yesterday.
Yeah.
So add another 2 or 3 for today.
that's
Well,
that's not
because like
fair.
they said
Big ban is
during.
50.9%.
Well, because like they, God, what's his name? Said is last year Yuumi during the play-ins had like a 2%. Like Yuumi only showed up like 2% of the time during play-ins, and then once group started, it was a 96% Yuumi. And that's honestly kind of what you're seeing in top lane right now with the Aatrox.
Yeah.
Like Aatrox was so heavy in the top lane, but there's been a lot of games where he's like just not picked, or the other team just decides to ban it instead of letting him through.
Yep. It's them saying Faker wasn't a very big part of the game. It's like, you're not wrong. I mean that dude waited till the last frame to be able to hit that claw. Just saying.
Yeah. I don't
Rough
know,
game.
man.
Rough games are rough. Like, it definitely looked like SKT was playing a professional game and C9 was playing a solo queue game.
Yeah.
So
Solo queue heroes.
Well, and to top it off, even with the Aatrox adaptation type of builds, they're still going Eclipse and stuff like that. So, would Gnar have done any better than the Jax?
I'm not convinced to this play Jax into.
No, I think playing Jax into
Aatrox thing.
Aatrox was fine. I really do think it's fine. The problem is that you have to be able to get there. If you can't get there, then there's no reason to play it. So it's like if everything else that exists tells you that you can't play it, then you can't play it. Even though I think that it was okay just as a pick on its own.
To top it off, I think if Fudge had a ward in that early gank, he might not have been pressured out so hard. Just my thoughts. I don't know about you guys. Anyway.
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you hanging. I had walked away for a drink. I did hear what you say though.
No, you're good.
So I guess now with everything looking at it, like, I don't know about anybody else, but like I think this is one of the very first worlds where I'm not like, yeah, this is gonna be the finals. This is what it's gonna be. Like, no questions asked. I will give the worlds that I genuinely fucking don't know. Just no clue. So, but I might be wrong. So like I know I had said RNG originally, but I'm standing by that.
Oh, we never re-voted on who we thought was gonna win after seeing the draft. I think all of us would have said T1 after the draft, though.
Would not have taken too long for us to be like,
I would not have pulled a Raz, and I would not have swapped my pick.
And it's just like I'm waiting for that to become a verb within the community. Raz. Done Raz it up.
That makes me think of the TV show Community when they say that you Brited it.
So
you really Brited that.
Sounds more like a racial slur.
Oh, lost to Daisy.
Racial.
Yeah, that's my assumption. Like, see ya, buddy. Good talk. So in case anybody is curious, Daisy's been having some severe
computer
issues.
Technological errors on his side today. So it's no surprise that he just got cut out. But
yeah, he's just been he's just trying to understand what it feels like to be NA at Worlds, just showing up then leaving. Yeah.
Non-existent.
Being disconnected from the rest of the tournament.
He's playing it just like the NA teams are, with the monitor off.
That's what it really feels that way.
It's like, damn, turn your screen on, it'll feel better. I promise. She's like a Kit Kat.
All right, this isn't the LEC broadcast.
What?
There are no Kit Kat advertisements.
There's no Kit Kat. I just hated Kit Kat. Leave me alone. There is now. Pay up.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think C9 has lost Group A. Even though Group A, it's a 3-way 2-1, and C9's 0-3. C9's
I hate the fact that there's a world in which they could, I genuinely hate that.
Well, they got a
but
3-0 the rest of their game, or they got a
they'd have
Win
to
the
3-0
rest
the
of
rest
the
of the games.
Robin.
yeah.
And even then, it'd be really hard for them to get. I don't think they could even tie for first.
No, there's no way they get first. It would have to be a possibility for second. They'd have to 3-0 with a lot of favors going their way.
Yep. So I mean, because every team would only be able to win one other game. I mean, I guess technically, if like one team beats another while the other beats the other, they could end up in a world where they.
Yeah, but if they do
every other
another
team-
2-1 scenario, that puts it at 4-2, which still puts them at last at 3-3. So you need one team to essentially 3-0 to give them first to make it 5-1, and
Well,
So I have an article here, you guys. Did you see the interview Vulcan had with was it Travis Gafford after the first day of the group stage?
I don't think so.
about audio.
Their microphones picking up the crowd noises isn't playing into the headsets.
Yeah,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
you can hear it when watching. What was it, like day 1 or something? You could hear in the game audio that they were playing. You could hear the crowd, which I guess causes a problem because if you're trying to communicate with each other.
Yeah, I mean, and then the other issue is technically couldn't. I mean, I'm assuming
You could
they'd have a
hear
live
the
stream.
casters. Yeah, well, you could hear the casters too.
Yeah, so you'd be able to hear like if they're saying no, like if they're saying like I guess because if they're like calling out where somebody is, it could cause issues.
Yeah.
I guess maybe it's just like
But
they don't
at
have
the
it on
same
all the
time, one, can you really complain that the crowd is that fucking loud? That has to mean the crowd is loud, right? Like if you can hear them through your mics.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like they had put in like it would pick up the sound of the audience.
No, like the crowd was actually going through their headset, like through their mics on their headset.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. And that's why I said there were times you could hear the crowd and a small bit of the casters in the background too.
I mean, I think that'd be exciting to play in.
Which makes sense for LCK, right? Because I don't know if LCK still does it, but for a long time they put them in sound booths because the crowds got so loud, right?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that they still are in sound booths. But
do we want to continue this for?
I mean, it's rolling up into the game if we're wanting to continue. I'm not against it. So.
No.
But leave it to NA. Like we'll at least go big. You'll hear us through the soundproof headsets.
Right.
So.
Oof.
But this will be an interesting game to see. I think this will be a telltale sign of how good the oysters are. So.
Yeah, they'll have to step up in this one for sure. To like pick on 100 Thieves the way that they did, they're gonna have to do it for this one. Also, I'm gonna put my timer at like 40 seconds in case they do that late. That late transfer again.
That late transition, it's fine. You know, I mean, it'd be real crazy to be in a world in which one of these teams picked up the.
So I was telling Daisy, which Daisy finds it super shocking. So surprisingly, there's a lot of people that consider the Flying Oysters like somewhat of a favorite for the whole Worlds thing. like legitimately, not a meme, nothing like that.
Not joking around, just like.
But like
not league of
legitimately, they are considered a favorite for Worlds.
I mean, I did say like this is probably one of the first Worlds where I'm like, I'm not willing to give wholeheartedly to like be like, oh, this is wrapped up.
Well, it's also another one where it's like, it's Flying Oysters, where we haven't seen this team at any other events. We've seen, what are they, PCS? So we've seen who else instead?
I'm not sure.
Is it PSG Talon?
Yeah, probably.
I don't follow those regions as much, so I'm not sure. Unfortunately.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. In the last number of years, it's been PSG Talon. Machi Esports, we saw them one time.
But I mean, you come, you show up, you play, you win. I mean, welcome to the world of tournaments. It's whoever plays on the day.
Yeah, and the Oysters definitely played that day against Honor Thieves. That was so bad. You hope too, like, even though NA they beat us down, we don't want them to see them do good. At the same time, I hope that they keep that going against these other teams that they're not supposed to beat.
Yeah, like it'd be nice to see them browbeat, like take some games off these other teams, because it'd be like, y'all lost to the Oysters. Yeah, so did like RNG. What?
I want CFO to screw up my crystal ball in saying GAM would be the team that went the farthest out of the lower region teams. Because it's got to be like almost nobody that put CFO.
Yeah.
I would be willing to bet some people put CFO. Only if for nothing other than their name. Like, because they got a lot of...
CTBC Flying Oysters.
Yeah. Like, somebody saw that as them. That team. That's who I'm taking. And... and it sucks because they might just have it. It just might be like, yep, you're right.
Pick band so far. I like the Graves and Silas against band against RNG.
Yep, same.
And Aatrox. Aatrox and Maokai both gone.
Might
Caitlyn gone.
Different up in the top lane.
Caitlyn gone as well.
These Caitlyn bans make me curious. Because I don't feel like it has a big enough effect in the game to genuinely warrant.
What has it been doing in scrims? That's all I want to know. Like what supposedly has it been doing in scrims? What have you been playing it with that it's so terrifying? That
Right, because on stage has not done that.
I'm curious if it's just literally teams are seeing it as a, like, if this does work out, it is not beatable. Like, if they get this or this, or they manage to get this in lane, or they've managed to get the pressure, get her around, get a lot of the towers down, get a lot of turret plates, it seems unbeatable. I'm curious if that's what they're looking at.
Okay.
You can manage some other things.
The Oysters. So Viego seems to have been taken as a premier pick in the jungle again, even with like the Trundle and Poppy, and feels like you ban Graves, you just take Viego now.
Yeah. I mean, he's not getting his ass kicked by Lee Sin on repeat this year, so, or this time around. MSI, I felt like Lee Sin just was beating the shit out of him if Wukong wasn't.
Okay, RNG liked T1's draft, and they've taken the Viego and Lysandra.
We see you. We like it.
The only thing they can't take is the Aatrox. The Aphelios. Aphelios does fight against the Tristana a lot better.
If it ain't blue, it ain't going.
Okay, so far, Flying Oyster's adaptation to C9's draft was Victor, because the Azir got banned.
You thinking we're gonna see a run back with two different teams almost? Oh my god!
Yeah, Papa got locked in.
All right, ready for all these support bans?
There goes the
There's the
Thresh. Renata next. Well, no, they got the
Renata.
Tristana. They have the Tristana. I don't know if Renata plays very well with Tristana. Nautilus.
He plays okay with it. I mean, because basically what you can
Rel.
do.
Yeah, Rel's a huge. Yeah,
I mean,
you
what you
can.
can do with it. If you send the ulti through, Triss can jump in and free fire for a little bit and get resets going early.
Yeah,
other
the
thing that's
attack
nice
speed
with it-
steroid.
Yeah, it's a attack speed steroid. Jump in. You're gonna kill that Trist? Not before
There's
she
no
resets?
Yumi ban so far, and they have Aphelios. Obumu. Renekton ban. The Renekton ban throws me off. They must have some sort of top laner in mind. Hey, I called the Amumu.
Well, Renekton, they've been treating as one of the blindable top laners.
Yeah, but wouldn't... I guess for me, wouldn't RNG want it then?
You would think.
Because I feel like CFO's not going to take a top laner on first pick, second round.
It's LPL. They'll blind pick Fiora all day long.
Yeah. But well, I'm saying, like, the Oysters, they were going to pick a support because they wanted to see who the top laner was for RNG. So I feel like Fiora does work to Renekton.
It's a giant mind game. Because you're playing whether or not, like, when are you gonna stun or not.
Okay. So they blind picked the Fiora and the Oysters went Kennen. That is a set support.
I like it into the Amumu.
So if you ignore who's drafted what side are you liking? Blue side or red side?
Overall, I like CFO, but that set can really ruin things.
Yeah, CFO really indexed it into Yordles. What's the current Yordle buff? Is there a Yordle buff currently?
Right now, no, there is no Yordle buff.
No Yordle buff? Damn.
No. I'm sure that everyone is really upset to hear that right now.
Are there any Yordles in the current TFT set?
Technically, yes. All of them are stuck inside
They get
of a
summoned
specific
by the dragon.
Yeah. I'm sure
Wait,
everyone would
Yordles-
that little
Yordle
ramp.
stuffed inside of a dragon?
Yep,
Yes.
because they're all dragon trainers.
That... Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
play
Pinata.
dragon. Yeah,
You asked.
extract your Yordle.
I asked.
Like that's straight on you, bud. You can't even.
I'm just surprised that I I'll stop asking questions.
You're bad, man. It's just accept it and move on. It's okay.
I mean, CFOs is their draft is a lot more fun. Kennen, Poppy,
Oh,
Victor,
for sure.
Tristana, Mumu.
If you get that combo off ever, it's an instant team wipe.
And if a Mumu ever fucks up his ulti, it's an instant team wipe.
Yeah, that's also true. No beating around the bush there on that one. That's for freaking sure.
Hum.
Okay, so kind of get pulled away and miss a few things. Clearly, there's a cannon.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
just talking about it.
Yeah.
Back to the
We
world,
have
Curtis,
four.
there's a
We have
cannon.
4
Okay,
Yordles on the side
okay.
of CFO. I think they win.
Just so it's a grasp
They
cannon,
pick
by
best.
the way. It's a grasp cannon. What do you think about that?
I mean, I guess like what's your alternatives? What, like first strike?
Electrocute, maybe.
I don't
Zeus,
see it very often.
Zeus has been going Conqueror in Champions Queue.
I actually like something that I don't see ever used, and I actually really like it.
Oh, I don't
is
even know.
the-
What was the time, by the way? Because I definitely fucked up.
I don't know. Oh, you forgot to pause. Yeah, I have no idea.
It paused at 1:49. I mean, if this pause is like a super long pause, we might just have to cut it and cut our loss anyway.
The rune that actually gives you movement speed after hitting 3 abilities, I actually really like that. I'm
Phase
trying to remember
rush.
what it's called. Yeah. I think it's very underrated because you hit your 3 abilities and it lets you, like, if you do it by range, it lets you just kind of chase down most of these people. It also gets rid of a lot of the like all-in potential like Fiors and Gnars and things have on you. But I just never see it. But I like it. I think it's a really good pickup.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really useful, especially against the Fiora. So.
Then we had a Braum picked up for support on RNG. Was it a Braum? Right? Yeah.
Braum. I'm never
Good
against
old
Braum.
Braum. Well, currently there's a game pause. No idea what the game pause is at the moment. Looks like they were messing with RNG mid laner computer.
I do like the wombo combo that they have though. Like I do like it. I don't know if it's
the Amumu Kennen combo.
Yeah. Well, it's a Mumu Kinnan plus
Triss.
Victor.
Oh yeah, which at the same
that-
time, I understand the Tristana pick. I do and I don't. Like they locked in the Victor, they instantly locked in Tristana. As we saw in the last game, if you can't stay even or if you get behind as a Tristana, you're never killing that Viego.
No, not ever.
So it's like, would an MF have been better if you're trying this like super wombo combo? Because then at that point, you can Amumu ulti without having to worry about the Kennen because you have the MF ulti, or you can Amumu ulti and then the Kennen ulti if MF's not there. Like then the gravity field. Like I feel potentially more options with an MF over Tristana, but MF has also looked super rough in group stage. I feel like Aphelios is getting another skin. With how much he's shown up and impacted very heavily at World so far.
Yeah.
Okay, pause is still going.
A clean clap.
RNG, yeah. CFO should be easy peasy. I mean, they only beat an NA team, so that really doesn't say much. It's so bad to say, right? It's been 5 minutes already. Jeez. Dude, look at that crowd. Can't remember who I told, but I think if we're still interested in League by the time it comes back to NA, then I think we really need to figure out how to go to a viewing.
That was me. We talked about that last night in the middle of the rough earth.
Like it sucks too because like Chicago would have been, I think, perfect for like you and Curtis.
And now Daisy's in this region.
Yeah. I would have been like the person traveling the most.
Have kids, they say. Great, they say. Are we judging the fact that you're on the other end of the country there?
Yeah, because it's easier for you guys to go with it if you decided to go with it being in Chicago currently.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was NA Finals was also over here, and I didn't go. But
I think next time it's in NA, then we have to try to figure out how to go.
yeah, I feel like it's only fitting that we've. I don't know. I would like to go to a NA Finals too. Like, as I haven't even been to one of those.
Agreed.
So.
Okay.
But.
Well, they sent it back to the desk, so I'm assuming this pause is going to take longer than we think it's going to take.
More than likely, that's what it does seem like.
So I don't think we're going to be able to do this one.
No.
Since there's no updates either. I think that's the concerning part is there's no update. They're not saying like, oh, it's an audio issue. Oh, his monitor randomly turned off. Like, nothing. Okay. So I guess we'll no RNG flying oyster commentary of the game.
Than the last one, but
it's very possible, yeah. So before our next episode, what are you guys thinking so far?
I think there'll be a lot of games.
A lot of games.
Well, Group A, off the top of your head, because I can't remember when all this ends. I think it ends like on the 16th is when all the group stuff ends.
Hey,
yeah, October 16th.
I was looking at that. Pull that back up.
Oh, we're back in game.
The game.
Oh, there's a game.
Okay, and the timer synced with 2 minutes.
So that was odd, but
Yeah, I don't even know what the issue was.
No, I don't even think they do. I think they're just like, fuck, just keep going. But
I mean, at the same time, we can kind of talk about it.
Yep.
So, Group A. Who do you think's making it out? With it being a 3-way tie.
not only a three-way tie, but like a three-way tie where the 3 top teams would just beat each other. You know what? I'm gonna go crazy and say T1 Fnatic make it out, like, cause it's 2, right?
Yeah.
2 in each group. So I'd say
Yeah.
T1 Fnatic.
I like that. T1 Fnatic.
I almost want to go as bold and say Fnatic EDG.
T1 not even making it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that it's gonna still be T1 EDG.
Think so? You think Fnatic will falter?
No, I just think that SKT is not gonna continue. They showed that they were going to play something like actually halfway decent this last game. I don't think they're gonna keep drafting cockily against the other teams.
Yeah. I think they took a shellacking for one time and they're not gonna do it again. So I don't see T1 notorious for, you know, getting better as the tournament goes on. So they have a nasty warm-up period. So I just
think they caught EDG with their pants down, and then they went into Fnatic thinking they could just keep doing the same shit. And Fnatic said, nope. I was like, oh.
my bad.
Why?
We
Why
thought-
couldn't they do
we
that
thought it
against
was one way,
C9?
but it was actually another way.
Why couldn't they? I think even if T1 went into the game against C9 shellacked, like T1 still would have bopped him over the head.
Yeah.
The poppening.
They walked into that game. It's like, you know what? EDG did a thing, or sorry, Fnatic did a thing. My bad. So you're gonna pay the price for their sins. What? Yeah. That's what's gonna happen. So.
Yeah, I mean, EDG took care of business against Fnatic too. Like,
Ooh, they're looking for a 4-man. Although
they did their job. They got away.
Yeah, because they caught Xiaohu on the thing. Why are they still going forward though?
Well, there's no reason for them not to right now because the wave's about to die.
At this point, Lissandra's got to get back into lane. It's gotta...
And if she had ulti, then this would be suicide, but she doesn't, so it's okay.
So many level 5 Lissandra roams.
Well, if they hadn't backed up, Lissandra being there just means that's guaranteed 2 kills.
Well, I'm not saying it was bad for them to back up. I was just, hey, like Lissandra not having ulti just makes it more interesting.
Yeah, and as I said, like...
Well, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's worth it because he had already gotten the push in all the way to tower. He couldn't do anything in mid, and he didn't have enough to go back yet. So instead, he just opted for the roam down. So that was a play that they planned, because RNG does that a lot, where they do 4-mans. So that's just one of their timings that they'll hit for something like this.
And if you're looking at it, he made that roam, made them back off. It's a now, 8 CS difference in bot lane, but like he didn't lose anything in mid. Like they're still even in CS. So I mean,
and they took 2
small
turret plates
advantage
for it too.
So small advantage, nothing huge, but I don't think it was a hey, I'm level 5, I need to make this roam because that's what I do. I think it was a hey, this is just something I can do right now. Okay, how do we feel about that? Don't need that ulti, I guess.
No, well, it stops
he
the
doesn't really
Xiaohu
need it, but-
push.
Yeah.
Because it stops Xiaohu from rotating.
No.
Well, that's not where you can be. That's not.
Hey,
a
first
location
blood.
you can...
Oh,
Well,
yeah, but
hello,
he's dead for
Gala.
that.
Welcome away. Oh, the
Hello, Gala.
long range
The one
moo moo.
be done. That was an insane cleanse, though.
Wait,
It's over.
he's dead.
It's over.
He's got him. Yep. Oh, that
Okay, we lied. We thought it was gonna be a better game.
It
We're
might not
sorry.
be. Yeah, we might have lied.
We lied.
Not intentional, but
Do we
might
just
have
move on to
lied.
the lotto at this point?
Yeah,
I don't know,
we
we'll see
can
what-
cut commentating at this point.
It is 8-minute 202 Aphelios. This is not gonna go well.
At least it wasn't a 2-minute
Well,
2-0 Aphelios.
we'll go to 15, right? We'll
Yeah,
force
sure.
our force ourselves to see if there's an early surrender out of us, and if if one of us says no, we'll go to 20. Okay. So
Dude,
group.
Up until he decided to jump in on the way, I was with him. But like, they were nearly they were nearly dead. You know he gets resets off this.
Well, so the issue is not 6, so the resets are a lot worse. Because he can't ulti out of the reset. He's stuck if he takes it.
He still gets the invul and he gets the small heal.
Yeah.
The problem is he can't finish the kill and then get out.
Yeah.
That's what he needs to do.
Which makes it worse. It's the only crummy thing about Viego is if you decide to get a kill pre-6. Oh no.
Oh no. This isn't as good as it could have been.
Wait, look at this.
Okay, is this it? No, they back off again.
Okay, Group B, JDG, Donwan, G2, EG, which Donwan's 1-1, G2's 1-1, EG, I mean, we already know, and JDG is 2-0. Dude, such an easy top lane dive.
Yeah. I had I had Dom1 out as number 1. I don't know that that's gonna happen, but I had Dom1.
Wait, you
one
really
and
took
JDG
Donwan
number
over
2.
JDG?
Yep.
That's surprising.
I have faith that the LPL will make it out of groups a lot of times, but they have usually, like historically, they've been really, really bad in the BO1s.
True.
I 100% did not click a singular button I needed to click after making my picks, but I definitely had JDG then down 1.
Well,
So,
I mean, you
right
can
now,
go off of what you think right now, though.
Yeah, I said
But
my.
I did have
my-
EG bottoming out of that group. Like,
my
I
pick
did
is
too.
definitely random.
yeah, I didn't expect EG to do anything. In the
Group of death. Oh.
He got him.
No.
Oh,
He's
he
got a
got him.
laser. He's got a laser.
He's
Oh, okay.
dead.
No. I know. I know how long the thing lasts. He got him.
That lasts forever. Wait. No. Why is Gala there?
No,
Why the
no,
fuck
why
is
is
Gala
he
in mid lane?
He
God,
wants
it's
that.
like-
He wants the KDA
Wait.
thing too, dude. What a fucking amazing cleanse!
That's a-
Why
oh
is
my God.
Gala mid?
Because he has shit to do.
I told you why. He's like, hey, that's my penta. They're like, it's one guy.
It's my
It's like
penta still.
Dude,
It's not my penta.
I hate that so much when someone sees you taking a pink ward and as he gets to the last state, you just place a new one. I hate it
Dude,
so
I do it all the
much.
time.
I
It
do
is
it all
my
the time.
favorite thing to do.
I
It's
get
like-
so
You're
irritated.
never getting those 3 autos back.
Yeah,
I'll spend
dude,
the extra
Gala
75
is
gold to just
already
stop this.
rotating.
Yeah.
Why is he rotating in the first place?
All
to
you
kill
hear,
this man.
all you hear inside of freaking RNG's chat is mine.
Mine,
Gala, you're
mine.
in the jungle. Mine.
Wait, and Gala's there again. He almost
wanted that.
sniped it again.
He ulties, and you're like, wait, what? Just from nowhere.
Somebody let this man play Jinx, please. Like, he needs it. He wants all the kills.
I had to.
No,
I
no.
still think JDG is going to take first, but if G2 can figure something out, there's a possibility they take second. But I think it's JDG, Donwan making it out.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, a more fun one.
Group C.
Yeah.
All right, Dragon Fight. There, he's Hex flashing it. Oh,
For
okay,
whom?
they're watching. Wait, the Amumu ulti.
Man, the moo ult.
Wait,
That's crazy.
wait.
That's crazy.
Ming.
He dies.
Yeah, but he
died.
died
Chris
so
Paul.
late that gives Tristana the jump, like the jump reset so late in that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Ming.
that should have been way worse.
Oh, 100%.
All like I get that they wanted to give it to the Tristana, but somebody hit it. Give Tristana the reset on that.
Yeah, for sure.
I think, yeah, there should have been at least one more dead for RNG. Hey, CFO's making it a game now.
That was a crazy engage. That was perfect. Like, you could not have asked for a more perfect engage. If the Kinnan had been there, that would have been great. But right
If
now he's having to
there
go
was
get
an MF,
Laura.
it would be even better.
Yeah, and I do wonder why they didn't.
Right? There's the jump.
Could've been a
Okay,
jump.
so yeah, he should have. He actually jumped before he died, and then he died like a half a second after he jumped. So that's on CFO for not rejumping.
He's safe. There's a flash
Bobby,
again though.
For Xiaohu, yeah.
Yeah.
I like how they're attacking Xiaohu.
I mean, at least he didn't flash just because he wanted to, hit a couple more minions. But
Dude,
I mean, effectively
F
did.
that Victor CD, by the way, on his ulti. What in the hell?
I mean, I now understand why he just threw it in the mid lane randomly. That is kind of stupid.
That's not what it's like. Like, early on. How? Dude, that is insanely fast.
Yeah, I don't know if he was
I'm not
part
calling
of
hacks,
the.
but I'm calling hacks.
I don't know if he was part of the world's rework update.
Mm. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the Oysters are not backing down. This is what I
No.
genuinely like about some teams. Like, this is the opposite of like Cloud9's game, right? Cloud9 was like, oh, we lost a couple. We're just gonna let you take over.
You are playing with your life, and you don't even know.
He
Koala's
probably had a
dead.
feeling that he might be. Oh, he's dead. Right? No.
Oh!
Oh,
it's
that
over.
set.
It's over.
Wait, Cannon.
Here comes Pikachu.
Pikachu, run, bud.
Use agility. Get away.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right, Ming, calm down.
No, he said no. I will not calm down.
Wait, he's dead. No.
His key
Oh.
will be up. His key will be up. It's fine. Yeah, Ming.
Man, every step forward that CFO takes, RNG punches him in the face for, so they back up a couple steps and they push him a couple steps further. Like, it's wild.
This is effectively Ming being
This
like, yo,
is just the most
disgusting.
Oh god, that's just gross.
It's
Dude.
so. Oh, and you got
That's
the
gross.
Lysandra ulti on top of it
Yeah,
too.
yeah. That's so gross.
If Gala was able to get closer, that was Penta
Yeah.
territory.
or if he had blue gun, that would have been terrifying.
All of the times Gala has rotated mid to take a kill, and he's
The whole
not
time he
there.
fucked up.
He's
good
not
for
there for that one.
He still dealt 12
Look at the-
damage at last fight.
Look at
He
the
still did.
damage. From a
2000
silver core.
Viego, 2000 set,
Oh my
1800
God.
Lysandra.
And then just a small little smattering of Gala at the
Yeah.
Like effectively, that Ming was like, you know how you just got that 4-man ulti there, Moo Moo?
I'm gonna show you what a real 4-man ulti looks like.
Barf. Oh my god, that was disgusting.
You and
Oh.
your team are brothers. I'm gonna get close to all of you. We're now family, you and me.
Group hug.
Yeah,
Jeez.
get out of there, Kenan. Get out
You
of there.
don't want to be there anymore. Promise.
Oh Oh my god.
Okay, seems to be a small break. Group C.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
I'm going to say we have to be somewhat surprised at Rogue right now because they beat DRX.
Yeah.
They're 2-0 currently. Top has only played once.
I'm kind of disappointed in Gam.
Well, I'm not disappointed in Gam at all. I honestly think Gam played a good game against Rogue. They made a better showing against Rogue than DRX did.
That's fair. I guess let me restate that.
Are you talking about when Top just
disappointed
completely
that-
dismantled Gam? Because
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised that happened,
no.
right? I think that Gam is a good team. And it's possible that they're better than DRX. So, bully for them. Rogue showed up. I was not expecting Rogue to show up.
I know. Could this
I
be
did
the
not
time
have
that
Rogue getting out of that group.
Odo he finally wins an LCS title? He goes to Worlds and wins that Worlds title all at the same time, and then finally retires.
LEC, but yeah.
But like, honestly, I'm just surprised that Rogue has shown up the way that they have. So like,
I'm gonna be excited for the Rogue versus Top game.
yeah, me too. But
Like at this point,
right now, you have to feel like it's Rogue Top.
yeah. Oh, 100%. Rogue Top
Yeah, with
making
the way
it
they
out of
play.
Group C.
Now,
I'm still gonna put
if
Top as
DRX
first.
If DRX makes huge changes, right? Maybe they can get out.
Well, that's the issue too, right, with DRX, because they talked about that on the cast, where DRX, they looked good through play-ins, but now you're starting to see the true DRX, where they just don't give a shit about their top laner. Their top laner essentially loses them the game, and they're afraid that DRX is going back to that way of playing.
Oh, I have Rogue Top coming out of this one.
I don't even remember what my pick'ems are, but as of right now, Rogue, DRX, or Top. I think Top will take first. It should be a banger game.
This one I had Rogue coming out the bottom of this group.
I actually had DRX coming out bottom.
That
Rogue
might
Top,
actually
Gam.
be the case then.
I think I had Gam coming out in last place. I don't know.
I think you told me that you had Rogue coming in last. Gam ahead of them.
I'm really bad at Worlds predictions.
I mean, it's what it is. Like, because the problem is that we don't get to see these teams at international events, like, at all.
You get a good idea what they do against teams in their own region, but then you move. Other regions have different ways of playing, different ideas, and how the game should be played.
And you don't really know how they match up stylistically or anything like that. Like, it's really difficult.
Like, each region has their own meta, and then Worlds spawns its own meta.
Yeah.
Culmination of all the tomfoolery of every region. So, except for NA, no one takes anything from NA.
Nope. Well, nobody takes anything from the pros. They just take it all from us when we play our games and try to find stupid stuff. Yeah. Oh, he did it again. He did it again.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, but there it is. Finally, the Kinnan actually showed up. Way late though. Like, if he's there during the rest of that is actually a one team fight, even with them being down this far.
So
they are not coordinating that Kinnan coming in at all. Like, that's rough.
It's one of the reasons why I get tired of seeing Kinnans in pro play. Is I have yet to see a team when something as that should be as easy to coordinate and do as just Kinnan being there when he's needed.
As coordinating team fights should be.
Well, okay, so like, there's always the ease of execution, right? And I can't remember who was on the analyst desk talking about it, They're like, effectively the way they use it is that if I had my buddies, Ming's going fucking nuts. If I had my buddies and I was like,
Oh my god.
could I
Oh
genuinely
no.
see my buddies pulling this off? Yes, I could see my buddies just taking Kinnan and pressing R. Oh, hey, look. Oh, who's here?
They just used the Fiora ulti and it's back again.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. They have
Grand Challenge doesn't have the longest
All right.
cooldown
Let's
on
see
it.
how long RNG can drag this game out to pad Gala's stats.
Dude, we never
I'm curious.
FF'd at 20.
I'm just curious as to how many 4-man ultis is Ming gonna smack in one game with a freaking set.
Is that
That's
Kinnan?
not okay.
Yes,
Oh, no, okay. Yeah, I was like, is that Kinnan really gonna try to take that by himself? No, they've got Triss there to help. Thank God.
We'll be.
they pulled off. They pulled off. They got too scared and pulled off. They didn't even finish the dragon.
No, they couldn't. They couldn't finish the dragon. No.
I just.
Oh my god.
Ming was out of his mind.
That stopwatch was so useless.
It just stopped Set from murdering him.
They stop everyone else from finishing
You
them
know,
off.
Gala was upset though. He's like, "That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. Damn it!"
3 kills he couldn't get.
Gala is down tilted from his own team. Is effectively what's going on.
Well, CFO's in high spirits at least.
They're having a good time. They're putting up a better fight than a lot of other teams.
Yeah.
They're still willing to fight. I think that's what's great.
Yeah.
Everybody else, the game would have been over in the next like 20 seconds because everybody else would have just kept walking backwards and walking backwards.
Yep.
And giving them everything instead of just fighting for fun and giving them everything.
Yeah. I mean, I would rather
We're having a good
Gala
time.
16-0 in a game, you know, for you know, unrelated reasons, of course.
Yeah,
I need
Shogun
points,
still
man, 'cause
locks
I'm not gonna
down
get
most
points on my
kills.
picks. I need points elsewhere.
Yeah, Shogun with that 16 kills for most kills in a game.
Jesus Christ.
I think it was on Kai'Sa too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At what point does Kaisa run out of voice texts for kills?
I don't think she does.
No, she
Yeah,
there's a
so-
point where she just says the number. She like 16. It's like, yeah, we know. There is no exhaust.
It's a damn shame.
Wait, the cannon went Rift Maker. Okay, now what do you think of this cannon build? Grasp with Rift Maker.
Really dumb right now.
I'm not impressed so far, but then again,
And Morello.
I don't think that Rift Maker's a good.
No
good
stopwatch.
No, it
Like
should have been Proto Belt for the extra gap close for the ult. In a shadow flame.
Please
That's how
get
it should
there
have
on
been.
time. Call it. Please get there on time. Build Kinnan, and then like use Proto Belt and Flash.
Please do
Please,
your
for the love
job,
of God.
Kennen build.
yeah. And now they're just
Dude,
stuck
I
in the base,
swear,
not able to
like,
do anything.
You look at season 6, season 7, and people were pulling these comps off without any issue. If you could find the engage, everyone piled on and piled in at the correct time. People could play side lane, and it's like that doesn't exist anymore. I just don't understand it, man.
It's Worlds all over. It's MSI all over again.
Except for Viego has a winning record.
And cannons are not building properly.
Yeah,
They're
Kinnons
not
are
building
just
properly,
doing
they're
whatever the
not
fuck they
playing
want.
properly. Just,
Wait, Viegos and
This
Victor.
is why we don't get to have nice things. This is why
Viegos
leagues look
and
so bad.
Victors with good
At
records.
least- at least the Ken is not being picked alongside a TF to go after Gwen.
I would prefer it at this point over this build.
Dead.
Run.
Dead. No, he's dead.
Oh, he's
Run.
dead.
Yeah,
Do that claw. Like, the Riftmaker isn't gonna sustain you against a Fiora.
I guess I don't know what the
sustain
plan
you
is.
against literally
with the,
any of this.
with
Like none of this.
Yeah, I don't.
You need
I-
damage.
His
I don't know
plan
what the
was
situation is.
sustain. That's what he was hoping for, because the Riftmaker is sustain. And that's what he was hoping for. And obviously, we're seeing how that works.
Yeah, well, I'm saying,
doesn't.
you just need damage. You need just straight damage. There is no.
He's going Void
living.
Staff next.
You need to go through, click R, and the other team shits a brick while they're stunned and just die. That's not what's happening.
No. You need Mumu ulti, your ulti, and Victor ulti. If that doesn't happen, what?
Wait.
Wait,
Well, that's a dead
Alright.
me.
though.
Oh, that was a nearly dead Shun.
Wait. Gallus saw the... Gallus saw the Penta!
Care.
He saw the Penta!
Get it, Joe! You bastards!
He lost the first.
Way
it's
had-
over.
Wei had the first kill anyway.
Wei had the first kill. Gal hasn't gotten a kill in this fight. Oh.
He's like, please, no, I need the kills, man! Give me the kills, you bastards!
Oh, mine. Like, he is just a crazy,
Like,
deranged
guys, go in!
lunatic
This
outside.
is my kills, come on!
So
The-
no,
the-
the cool thing
wait,
though
Oh,
was
the VR took it!
Ming may have died, but he used his ult to go unstoppable, so Poppy couldn't send him back out of the base.
Okay. We
I wanna
only
see a
lied a
replay of
little bit, by the way, when we said this would be a better game. It was half of a lie, because it was a better game than
Yeah, it was still a
watching
better game.
C9 implode on themselves.
Yeah, no, this was still a better game.
I want to see a replay of that last fight. Can I just say RNG with the shoe game on point?
Dude.
Damn.
Yeah, no, they were.
Dude, I don't even want
they
to
were very
talk
well
about
supplied
shoes, bro.
Coming out there, man.
I don't even want to talk about shoes. The fact that they had to stop a game in the play-ins because JoJo was wearing Crocs.
What?
There is
that
a
really
rule. There is a ruling that you are to have closed-toe shoes and a backing. Those are the ruling for shoes for Worlds. And during
Okay, so-
play-ins, he went up there with his Crocs that he's been wearing throughout the LCS, and they legitimately paused the freaking game to get him a new pair of freaking shoes.
So here's my deal. Number one, how did
Why?
they not notice this before that? And fix it
Nobody said
before all,
shit.
like what? They couldn't see his shoes when he was walking out on stage? Or
No,
behind stage?
I guess
on.
people were overlooking it or something. I don't freaking know.
Dude, that
I
is
don't know.
wild.
And what's funny is they were talking about it on the analyst desk, and they're like, I guess because the holes, it's not closed toe, whatever. They're like, but for it to have the backing, because it didn't have
Put
like
it in
a
sports mode.
yeah. So one of the casters was like, couldn't he just put it in sports mode and it would?
It's got a vacuum.
But yeah, so Crocs are not allowed on stage whatsoever for Worlds.
That's kind of weird because I've seen some players who take their shoes off during gameplay.
Yeah, I have no idea if that's part of the rules or not. So
Okay, that's just wild to me.
And
So
that's where we're at.
wait. Are you ready? Good news for EG. You have another excuse. My feet were uncomfortable the entire time I was playing. I couldn't quite get into rhythm because of it. And so
There you go. That's
oops.
what we're gonna stick with on this one.
Yeah, I'm
What? did not hear what they said.
Fanatic. Oh God. So Wonder is talking in the lobby, right? And he's telling T1, if you lose to NA, swim back to Korea.
Yeah.
Very far. Mini trucks on your way. You know trucks, and then like they just muted him.
Yeah, and then you see /mute Fnatic Wonder. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay. I mean, somewhat of a better game, I guess.
I mean, yo, the set alts were sick.
Mhm.
Oh no, the settles were disgusting, and they had one. Like honestly, there were like, I think maybe 2 good engages from the Amumu that would have been game changing if. Really big if.
Kidden was there.
Or they had an MF. One of the two. Just saying.
Yeah.
I think an MF really changes all of that.
Yeah.
You're starting to sound like Daisy.
Yep. Yep. Except
Morgana
I didn't.
would've made that count
I
100
didn't.
times.
I didn't put points on the line by saying Morgana. I put points on the line by saying Echo.
Yeah, like we gotta talk about that. You want to bring that up?
No, because I gave in. I knew it wasn't gonna happen. No matter
Week 3, you're like,
how
"Yeah,
the
I'm out."
scenario went.
After week 3, you're like, nah.
Well, after seeing that, Group D, what are we thinking?
Well,
Group D.
honestly, I think 100 Thieves wins out.
Oh,
and takes the entire group
yeah?
by storm. You know.
Oh
Yeah.
And that is because, of course, 100 Thieves is my favorite team.
Wait, what is the
100
last
Thieves,
game for
GNG,
today?
CTBC, and Royal Never Give Up. So this is gonna be a GNG Royal RNG. Like, sorry,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
at this point, I think RNG, GNG,
Oh, top
Oysters,
DRX.
fun, had a good time, but
Yep.
I don't.
Yeah.
So.
I
Yeah.
did have CFO as the third team making out of that, third team in that group.
I wonder why.
But I think that maybe that was premature because 100 Thieves has shown us another level of their game.
True. All right, 100 Thieves, your NA's Copium, all on 100 Thieves for Daisy this year.
Yeah.
Go from all 100 Thieves.
Mhm.
We're
Yeah.
fucked.
And you know what? You could have made this my punishment, and it would have still felt probably worse than whatever you're gonna have me do.
I know, we still got to figure that out. Maybe it would be some,
Daisy
I
has
don't
to
know.
root for 100 Thieves all
Oh
next
no!
season.
Do I have to go like out painted as a 100 Thieves fan, and just like, woo, 4th place, woo, on the fucking
Made it to
roadside?
Worlds. We're at Worlds. The dream, boys. The dream.
You got to
Talk
do
to
that
random
meme
people.
where the guy's
Have I
on the
told you about
podium.
our Lord and Savior 100 Thieves.
If I told you about our Lord and Savior Abadage.
Aphromoo.
Sorry, Faker Dogga, they call him. Because Faker's old and washed up.
Only
Abadaga's in
his
prime.
only his best friends call him Faker Daba.
Of which
do.
I am one.
I am
Thank you.
in there.
Dress
I'm
up
in
in
that group.
100 Thieves stuff and find a podium, stand on second place with like the champagne and the medal and shit. Do that meme photo. Well, I'm hoping the rest of these million games that are left are just as entertaining as whatever the fuck that was.
That was Ming fucking on kid.
Dude, that was absolutely crazy.
Hey, I hope
Remember
you
how
know.
I talked about who he's special was the what is it, the
Vel'Koz?
oh yeah. So it was the set support, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't think it's good here at Worlds though.
Nope, no, definitely not.
Really, it's like a terrible pick here.
Which, by the way, Set just has to be played in top lane, and he'll tie Maokai with the most positions.
Yeah.
Which is a champion we didn't even think of for Worlds.
No.
He was non-existent until fucking randomly all of a sudden. Fuck crystal balls, dude. I'm out. Like,
Yeah, but the crystal balls mean nothing. We all know that this is just bullshit.
Speaking of meaning nothing, but meaning everything all at the same time. Lotl.
ooh, lol.
Lol. Time to call out loud. All right. Classic. What is that? Patch notes. All Darken God Warrior champions are now simplified to Darken.
Someone find a game-breaking Aatrox bug so he's disabled, please.
Okay. Yesterday was Rise, so we'll start with Rise.
Yeah, who picked last? Who picked last?
Who
went
picked
first
what last?
Who went first last?
I think it's just if you can.
No, because
Oh,
we're trading off who went first.
Oh shit, 2009.
Shit.
top.
Came out with Rise.
Range,
When the game
middle
came
top,
out.
Ranged,
When the game
Akali.
came
magically
out.
altered.
Akali.
Male. It's male, but I'll give you a Akali.
Mana.
It's not Akali.
What is wrong with you? It says ranged. Kurt, you drink.
No, it's
you don't
melee.
Smoke.
It's melee. Ranged is not correct. It's male, human magically altered, melee, 2009.
Wait,
Doesn't have mana though.
It's top or mid. It is not. It's one or the other.
even if it's top.
Is it Shen?
It could be. Well, it's either Shin or Tryndamere, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, so you have to try Tryndamere now.
It's Trend.
It's got to be Trend.
No,
Like
it
there's
is.
so few champions.
I could
like
tell. The second I hit enter, the like scroll bar popped up, so I was like, "Yep, it's Tryndamere."
I love how like the game says it was made after 2017, 2018, or what? Like newer champions were like,
Yeah, when
I
it
don't
said
fucking know.
2009, I was like,
It
that's
says
gotta be Trend.
2009. We rattle off every fucking OG champion in the game. Like, it's fine. Annie, Gangplank, Shaco, let's go. Udyr. Ezreal.
That is hilarious, though. All right,
Let's play
Tryndamere,
games.
good shit. Well, you get a assigned
so-
Tryndamere to somebody.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what our last one was and if how well we did.
I played Xerath. I remember that.
Oh yeah, I had the Volibear support. It was
Yeah.
bad. We got annihilated.
I jungled with somebody and it was a travesty.
So that's fine. That's fine. All right, we're on quotes.
Yeah. Explosion first, questions
Thanks.
later.
Wow.
Man, we didn't get to finish the quote. This motherfucker.
Fucking hit this man saw explosions. It was big.
Good
Son
shit.
of a
All right, ability.
Great.
Gangplank.
Oh,
Gangplank, yeah,
Fuck,
it's Gangplank. Game got it. He said Graves. I
What?
was like,
I thought I said it
stopped, wait, what?
first.
Yeah, this is, everyone stopped for a second. Then I was like, "Fuck, no, Gangplank." Never mind.
I thought I said it first.
No, Pin had it first. He was just quiet. about it.
Jink.
That's
No,
funny.
so. God damn it.
No.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you should have said anything because you knew
Man,
that one.
wow, three.
All right.
I said
That's what I-
Jinx for a second, but
Yeah, you did. That's rough because he just saw the firecrackers and like instantly
Yeah.
the first thing he thought of was the Jinx.
yeah.
And then he stopped and was like, wait.
And then I saw the whip, and I was like, "Fuck!"
Yeah. So I don't feel so bad about calling Graves out for a cannon. All right.
That's rough.
Well,
That's rough. All right, Pen, you get to choose.
I guess
three people.
Pen's picking her fucking comps. I guess Daisy, do you want to pick yours first?
Yeah, who's playing Trend?
Pen can go from there.
I'll just give it to Pen because he has
Alright,
to pick everyone
That's
else.
fair. Yeah, he's gonna pick everyone else.
where's he
Or am I
He
playing?
playing
basically
it?
chose his for him.
Where is he
Like,
playing?
that's what happened.
Penn picked everybody's champion. Fun fact.
Where's he playing it?
He's gonna play it in mid.
All right.
Mid trend.
All right, what do we got? Ziggs ADC for Daisy.
Fuck.
Daisy's over here like I was enjoying
He
myself.
said
till now.
he was saying, "Give me Sedge, give me Sedge, give me
Actually,
Sedge."
no.
Please, test for it.
Let me change that.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Leave
Alright,
it, leave it,
Alright,
yeah,
alright,
leave it.
That's fine. Hurt can play Gangplank top.
Gangplank.
Why do I always stop?
And Lake can be Sedge support.
Like losing. That's what I heard.
Kurt's like, I
At
want
least-
Gangplank support. We all know this.
At least he didn't say Gangplank Jungle.
Yo, I would have cried.
I was
See,
prepared.
I was gonna
prepared.
change it to Gangplank ADC with the Sedge support.
That'd have been sick. That sounds like something stupid me and Liquid already do.
Right?
Like what? You want me to just play the Ziggs top then?
Yeah,
You
let's
say
do
Ziggs
that.
jungle, I will actually riot.
You
I'm
can
not that
Ziggs
far
top.
away now, Pin. I can drive up there.
I could drive up there.
This man says 6 jungle. All we hear is Pen, open the door. Beat your ass.
Oh God.
Uh,
I really expected you to make me play Trin jungle.
No.
Too easy.
alrighty. Well,
Well, this has been a fun world
all
so
that,
far.
dude.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
It'll just
Much
be
wow.
LPL and LCK in the knockouts.
And
Uh,
wait,
like,
and
if-
Fnatic.
If-
Fnatic,
well,
then LPL, LCK.
Maybe, because like think about it, right? You still have Fnatic or Fnatic's 2-0,
Rogue.
and Rogue is 2-0. So it could be both.
Fnatic's
right? You
2-1.
could actually have 2 LEC teams making it out. It's
You
still
could,
possible.
yeah.
I honestly think that of the two of them, Rogue is the most likely. Because like I said, I do think that Fnatic benefited from T1 just taking everyone super light.
Yeah. They'll probably step up, but we'll see.
Yep.
There's a lot of stepping up that needs to be done. But, alrighty. We will be back after the groups is done. I think we'll actually do it this time, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Life happens. Shit happens. It's Worlds.
It's a hot mess.
It is yeah, no, it's a mess. That's for freaking sure.
Yep. All right. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe so you can return for our next episodes. We'll catch you later.